Perek Shevuos Shtayim, Daf Yudalid, sponsored the Refuah Shlema for Leah Hadassah Bas Michal Chana. Based on yesterday's conclusions, Rabbi Shimon holds the Sir Lazazel does not atone Kohanim for sins other than Tumas Migdash Ukadashav. A verse states, V'ala Kohanim Yechaper. They require atonement for sins other than Tumas Migdash Ukadashav. How do they atone? A verse states, V'hikri varon es parachatos asher lo v'chiper ba'do uvad beso. Although asher lo limits atonement to the Kohen Gadol, immediately after the verse states his household, it makes sense to include the rest of the Kohanim in their exception, because concerning the inner he-goat, the Torah mentions no exceptions. Additionally, a verse states, Beis Aaron Baruchu es Hashem, indicating all Kohanim are members of the same house. Abaya holds this Baraisa follows Rebbe Yehuda. Yechaper refers to sins other than Tumas Migdash Ukadashav. Just as they are included with all in the atonement of the Sir Lazazel, so too Aaron's bull atones for their Tumas Migdash Ukadashav. Question. Asher La'am does not exclude Kohanim, but requires communal funds to purchase the inner he-goat. Similarly, Asher Lo, stated twice, requires the Kohen to purchase his bull from personal funds. The answer. The Gemara reasoned Kohanim are eliminated from atonement of inner he-goat because it comes from communal funds, not from them. Therefore, the same should be true for the bull that comes from the Kohen Gadol's personal funds. Therefore, the verse indicates all Kohanim are members of the same house. Question. Rabbi Yehuda holds the Sir Lazazel atones for Kohanim's sins other than Tumas Migdash Ukadashav. Why are two confessions and the blood service of the bull necessary? According to Rabbi Shimon, they atone for three sins: initial awareness and subsequent unawareness. Initial unawareness and subsequent awareness in SIDS other than Tumas Migdash Ukadashav, corresponding to the atonement of the inner and outer he-goats and the Sir Lazazel. However, according to Rabbi Yehuda, only one blood service and confession are necessary. The answer. An additional confession is required for the Kohen Gadol to atone for his sins and those of his household before atoning for his fellow Kohanim. Hadran Alach Shevuos Shtayim. Now we begin Perek Yedios HaTumah. Second chapter is a detailed description of the laws of Tumah. The first set of laws in the Mishnah describes various scenarios of Yedios HaTumah Shtayim Shein Arba, two explicit in the Torah. One knew he was Tameh, forgot, ate sacred food, or entered the temple, and subsequently realized his sin. Two derived. One who was constantly aware of his tumah but forgot eating sacred food, or that he entered the temple and realized his sin. Bring a carbon o leviore. Question. It should be two that are six: initial awareness, forgetting, and subsequent awareness of Tumas Migdash Ukadashav, or even two that are eight: initial awareness of tumah, forgetting, and subsequent awareness in relation to both eating sacred food and entering the temple confines, amounting to four: initial awareness of Kodesh Umigdash, forgetting, subsequent awareness is another four. Answer. Rav Papa agrees there are 8 scenarios. However, the Mishnah only considers those that require a sacrifice, the end 4, or it refers to the first 4 unique to the laws of Tumah, requiring knowledge of one's Tumah initially. Question. One who is unaware of the laws of Tumah, does this constitute awareness? For example, one knows touching a sheretz is metame, but did not know which creatures are shratzim. This is considered awareness of his tumah because the 8 shratzim are known by all. However, if he touched a sheretz but did not know the size of a lentil is metame, the Gemara leaves this unresolved. Rabbi Yirmiyah inquires according to Rabbi who holds Yedias Beis Rabbo Shmo Yediah, Knowledge of the law of Tumah suffices, even for one not aware that he is presently Tameh. What is the law for one who came from Babel, knew there was a temple, but not its location? Perhaps he is no different than one who knows touching a sheretz is Metame, but unaware he is presently Tameh, or there is a difference. He learned touching makes him Tameh, and he presently touched the sheretz, but did not connect these two yediyas. However, here he never had knowledge of the temple's location. The Gemara leaves this also unresolved. If you're enjoying Daf 5, please click on the link below, subscribe, and become a sponsor. Thank you.